You in an argument with your significant other. Boom, he called you annoying. Now listen, put yourself in this nigga. Even though we don't want to be these bitch ass niggas, just put yourself in their shoes for a minute, okay? Your whole life, before he came across you, he was dick sucking off his homeboys. He spent 8 hours on the game. He didn't want to make money. He wasn't washing his ass. He ain't come up with a skill to focus on himself. He ain't do anything for himself, okay? And then he came across you. You welcomed him, okay? You ain't tell him about himself right away because you really liked him for who he is and you really loved him, okay? And then the nigga start to do some lame shit. Once you start to do some lame shit, you start to tell him about himself. Then you start to say some lame shit, okay? And then you start to you start to tell him about his lifestyle. And then this is where the uncomfort is. See, bro, you can't deal with niggas who's not okay with being uncomfortable, who don't want to have uncomfortable conversations, who don't want to do uncomfortable things, because the uncomfort is going to bring you the best of yourself. Uncomfort is going to bring y'all the best of y'all relationship. So if y'all don't want to be uncomfortable and y'all just want to stay, if he want to stay in his comfort zone, my nigga, then you can't do nothing with that nigga. If he just want to stay in his comfort zone, he don't want to change himself, he don't want to become the best person he can possibly be, you gonna have to leave that nigga alone. How you gonna evolve if you dealing with a nigga that don't even want to evolve with himself? How you gonna evolve? Listen, if he's not holding you down, he's slowing you down. It's that goddamn simple, okay? That nigga is so comfortable with being in his comfort zone till he don't even want to change himself, okay? He don't even want to have uncomfortable ass conversations. He don't even know the uncomfortable conversations will expand his mind to understand a little bit more. But he's so of a low level ass nigga, he'd rather listen to his triggers than listen with his ears. Bro, you gotta leave that nigga alone, dog. Now, the reason why he said, oh, well, you annoying, you this and that. Now, being a real nigga, that shit is annoying. Imagine, it's like your mama. Well, you gotta get up in school in the morning. Nigga, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. You telling me I gotta do this, Okay, that's that real nigga mentality because your life starts in the morning. Nobody wants to wake up in the morning. Okay, so put it in that bum ass nigga perspective. Why would I wanna, bro, before I came across you, before we started dating, nigga, I was dick sucking off my homeboys. I spent 8 hours on the game. Nigga, I wasn't doing shit with my life. What makes me wanna do stuff with my life when I'm with you? If I don't want it for myself. That's just how that nigga thinking subconsciously. Dawg, you gotta leave that nigga alone. What you can't do nothing for this nigga? You can't do nothing for this nigga if he can't even do something for himself. He can't do shit for himself. Okay? So being a real nigga, that shit gets annoying. Trying to help motherfuckers, that shit gets annoying. Only real niggas will see real niggas and real niggas. But fake niggas, they get annoyed by that because that hurt them spiritually. You tell them about their soul. He telling you, oh yeah, you broke, you this and that, you ain't even got this and that, you all that other materialistic things, right? But you telling him about his soul. He's broke spiritually. Your realist gonna hurt that nigga. Now I'm not saying stop being a real nigga because what he don't like, bro. Listen, females, y'all gotta understand, bro. When niggas mad, you can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. If he don't know how to control his emotions. Well, he a little boy. He don't know how to just put his feelings to the side and understand your point of view. You can't keep treating these niggas like a little ass boy. These niggas is grown as hell. Okay? What you have to do, you have to remove yourself from that nigga. You can't do anything about when a nigga just mad 24/7. Okay? You can't do nothing about it. Niggas just gonna stay mad for the rest of his life. Half the time they be mad because they know they broke as hell. They know they broke spiritually. They don't know what to do. Okay? And you probably like, well, Jay, I'm trying to show him what to do. I'm trying to tell him what to do. Dog, if you can't tell that nigga what to do, bro, if his mama couldn't raise him, what makes you think you can? I said this in my last video, I'm gonna say it again. Bro, niggas' existence literally just don't matter. You gonna have to accept it. It's niggas who just stupid. Who they only feed off other people. That's the only thing they do. They can only thrive off another person's accomplishments. They only thrive off women. This is why when they get locked, they disrespect the women their whole life, but when they get locked up, they call the women. They go broke, and then when they need some money, they call the women. They gonna always hit the women up. You know why? These niggas don't got shit in their life. They don't have nothing but they dick. That's the only thing they know how to use. They don't know how to use this. They don't know how to use that. They only know how to use their dick. That's unhealthy for you. If you in a relationship with a man that only know how to use his dick, he don't know how to use his money as a tool, he don't know how to use his mindset, he don't know how to provide value to your life or his kids' life, he'll rather project trauma to you. You need to get away from that nigga, dog. Cause he only seeing your downfall. He probably the cause of your downfall. You need to get away from that nigga. That shit is not good for your mental health. That shit is gonna drain you spiritually, okay? You gotta go see what God has for you, okay? Now, a lot of females like, okay, how do I leave this nigga alone? Stop trying. Literally. Stop trying. Once you stop trying, he gonna understand your value. He gonna understand how much you really love him. Just stop trying. Literally, just stop trying. Just give up on that nigga. He gon' bro, niggas be acting like a bitch when they see they girlfriend giving up on them. Niggas be wanting a mama again, gang. Like, niggas be wanting a mama again. They like, you already been blessed with a mama. What the fuck do you need a second mother for? And women, y'all can't be these niggas' second mother. Yo, you gonna have to just stop trying. Just leave that nigga alone. Dog, listen, bro. Once you leave that nigga alone, right, he gonna understand your true value. He gonna start reminiscing on the past where you actually did take care of this nigga. But when you keep trying, you put a blindfold over this nigga eyes. And when you put a blindfold over this nigga eyes, he ain't gonna understand how you feel. He ain't gonna understand where you coming from. He ain't gonna validate your feelings. He ain't gonna do anything to make you feel better. But once you leave, that's when he gonna remove that blindfold. Now, this is where he start glitching. You gotta understand, you dealing with a bot. You dealing with a nigga who operate in a 2D realm, okay? This is how you improve a nigga without trying, okay? You literally remove yourself from their presence so they can understand the true value of your presence, okay? This is why once you start leaving, he gonna start to come back to you because he understands that you the only female that's gonna take care of him. You the only female that's gonna look out for him. You the only female that's gonna really love him for who he truly is. These other females ain't doing that. You see, bro, it's only like, I say 1% of real niggas in this world. The rest of the 99% is just straight bitch ass niggas. It's not a lot of real niggas like you. He needs you, but he gotta plant this illusion in your head that you need him. And without him, you ain't gonna be shit. But without him, you will actually upgrade to the life that you really, really desire. This is where God can actually bless you. But he a bot. Listen, he's a psychological operative that's placed in your life to keep you down, to keep you destroyed mentally, okay? This is why he got to keep manipulating you, okay? And how dudes keep manipulating you? They use their sex. They know how to do it very good. And you think, oh, well, this the only nigga that can pleasure me good. You know how easy sex is, dog. That shit not that hard to get a bitch wet, nigga. That shit not that hard. Any nigga can do that. Like, any nigga can do that, but he got to plant this illusion that I'm the only nigga that can pleasure you better. No other nigga can do that, so you have to be with me. Bro, improving your sex life, that's some low-level shit for real. That's just physical love, my nigga. So he using his dick to manipulate you. That's literally what he doing. He can't speak up like a man and just apologize. He has to use his dick to apologize. When you want him to do something for you, he has to use his dick. Like, he has to keep using his dick because that's the only thing he can use. He can't use this. He can't do this. This is the only thing he can use. And when a man can only use this, his life existence is pointless and God will never bless him because he's thinking with his dick. Niggas die thinking with their dick. Niggas go to prison thinking with their dick. Niggas lose their girl that really love them thinking with their dick. Thinking with your dick is not going to cause long-term success, okay? You don't even want to be with that nigga with him thinking with his dick. You get what I'm saying? Because he's always going to think with his dick, okay? So you got to understand the game that this nigga playing. He not playing the game with this, okay? Because he playing games with your ass for his entertainment. He not playing the game with this. He playing the game with this right here, okay? So you got to understand. You got to catch it. You got to catch on to the game that he playing so you can remove yourself from his presence, okay? It's like playing a video game. When you on level 1 and you don't know how to play the game, you're gonna stay on level 1. But once you understand the game a little bit more, this is where you can evolve. So you gotta understand the game that this nigga is playing so you can evolve, okay? Now, when you understand the game, okay, this is what you do, okay? You don't, listen, being a real nigga, it hurt motherfuckers. When you be a real nigga, you just causing yourself to be more hurt, okay? So it's not about you being a real nigga. It's you speaking up how you feel. It's you speaking up what you think, okay? It's about you being silent. When he say some lame shit, be silent. Make a nigga feel guilty about how he making you feel. Make a nigga feel guilty about how he talking to you. Just be silent. That's literally how you play niggas games. Just be silent. Bro, you gotta let him hear himself. You being silent is gonna hurt him more than it hurt you. He don't want you to be silent. If anything, how many times he be like, shut the fuck. He do not want you to shut the hell up. Because if you shut the hell up, he understand that, damn, I need you to talk so I can keep saying some more stupid shit. Because the more you keep talking to me, the more I'm going to keep saying stupid shit. The more you keep talking to me, the more I'm going to keep doing stupid shit. So if you don't talk to me, that's when I can really improve myself and understand your true value. Now that he see that you're not reacting no more, that's when he going to do anything in his will to make you feel better. Because he now he know that, damn, I did do some fucked up shit to her. Damn, I did say some stupid shit. Bro, why she not responding? Bro, she always used to respond to my stupid shit. Why she don't respond no more? I bet. Let me just change myself a little bit more. I bet. But then, you got to understand, niggas, I'm trying to tell you, niggas' life existence is pointless. Instead of changing themselves, they'll try to find another solution to hurt you even more. And if you in that type of relationship, the only thing you can do is leave. Like, that's the only thing you can do is just remove yourself from a nigga presence that's just want to play games with you, okay? Because what games is a nigga playing when he really love you? Ain't no games a nigga playing when he really desire you. Okay, so you got to just remove yourself from this presence. But first, understand his game. And once you understand the game, understand how to practice emotional intelligence. And once you understand how to practice emotional intelligence, this is where you can remove yourself and he'll let you free. I promise you, this is how we freed ourselves out of slavery. Because we just understood their game and we removed ourselves from their presence, okay? If you want to remove yourself from toxicity, first you have to understand it. If you want to stop feeling negative or let go of childhood trauma, you have to understand it. You have to listen to it, okay? Once you listen to it, you will start to understand. And once you start to understand, you will start to grow. And once you start to grow, that's where you can let go, okay? Anyways, man, I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.